Right, we got final paired. Mali, 8989. What would be our opening here? I'm gonna play something I do not play at all. E5. And I guess we're gonna continue with knight c6. I don't even pretend. I mean, I could pretend to play knight better, but since we are pretenders now in this game. But we get Ruy Lopez instead. Main line. Petrov, I don't know anything about, not Petrov, but Berlin. Alright, let's go for day 6. And then knight f6, maybe? Bang? No. Let's not exaggerate there. Bishop e7, d6, knight a5. I'll just d6 it. Oh crap. Bishop e7 is the move, not this allows this move. Yeah. Yeah. This is horrible already. I guess we could pretend to play some kind of... I can't really pretend to play any d5 delayed. Yeah, this is just a blunder. They didn't fight. That is right, isn't it? That would have been a really good move. I mean, I feel like I might have the same as in the fried liver or whatever it's called. Could go now there. Let's castle before we blunder more. I guess we... Well, that's now attacked twice, so can't go for any nonsense here. We could play the bishop b7 or the whatever it's called, the chicorin. I mean, remember any of these lines is so vague, so horrible. I mean, we can't really play here, right? Since that is the problem, we have no c5 to continue. Let's just go here and hope for the best. I mean, at least this... Oh, wait a minute. I am not paying attention at all. I guess this was still the... Yeah, that's the normal tactic that looks like it's hanging, but it's not, since both knights are hanging here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm even pretending to do here. This is not chess. Not only I'm not thinking, I'm kind of playing a long game, but not thinking or concentrating at the moment. But yeah, it's probably what happens if you just randomly play an opening you don't play. Either you overthink things or just blunder, or... I mean, sometimes it's good when you kind of feel a little impatient, not thinking clearly that you play something you don't know, so you actually have to think how things work. But at the moment I'm just playing something I don't know and not thinking, which is like a horrible combo. Alright, I'm gonna play h6. Because I don't know how to deal with, like, if I go here and knight here and then I have to come back. I guess that's the one of those repetitions. h6 might be just a weakness. Yeah. Alright, let's check. Like actually pretend to think. This is defended enough. Can he attack the bishop, but it comes here, and then this is attacked enough, or defended enough. Guess we could go here, then take and push c5, but feels a little weird to have this structure versus this, and maybe d5 comes and takes. I mean, that probably might be okay. Is my plan completely flawed, like from the start? Because I'm not really ever. Am I? I can defend the e-pawn again by playing this. But I guess we should do them. I don't really know. I feel like I'm just trying to do the plans I've seen somebody do, but not really. I like not connecting. I have to do this kind of maneuver then, but can't really move the knight without having that defended. But that has to be the really clumsy way to just defend one stinking pawn. This is some kind of a claim that we have a slice of the center. And maybe we'll... so we have the queen defended. This is not going to be a problem. Now this is defended 3 times, which is pretty good looking deal. And maybe we can now, since we have the bishop here and h6, we can play g6. Is this like a normal position I'm somehow stumbled into? Like feels like it might be. I mean, I've seen billions of games of Ruy Lopez, but still, if you really don't play it on either color, you don't pay much attention to those. So I want to say no. Deny the entry here. Right now there is also, I guess that's also another defender against this guy. Yeah. Just gonna say that maybe we could have had some kind of a triple attack on there, but of course the bishop comes here and then it's again defended 3 times. And there is like no way to attack this. This is the pinned pawn, so this is not really a defended pawn at the moment. So you always have to keep in mind. So like somehow you can think at least this absolutely pinned to a king pawns or pieces as non-existent. They are kind of existing but not really, like quantum pieces. But this is not defended, but not so unattackable maybe, unless they play somewhere like here and then it is attacked. How do we deal with it? Attack the bishop instead, so they don't hopefully have time to take there, because I'll take, and if they take, we take the rook, and the knight's also kind of trapped at the same time. Not only we won a material already, but the knight is also, and this also takes pressure off here, which was kind of well defended anyways. Because I don't want to, of course I can't go here without dropping the pawn, and I don't really want to go here, and not only this start to look semi-nasty, but also we kind of block the bishop around here. Me no lucky. So anything wrong with this plan? Bishop has no square here, I assume. Alright, let's see. Of course, you always have to calculate this, but I don't think I had anything here, since he can take here. And it just takes back, and this is still not takeable. But yeah, this is one tactic you have to look at, but no, not at the moment. But if the bishop moves, then maybe. And he doesn't have this takes. I mean, of course he can still take since my knight is also hanging here. Wait a moment, what? I mean, I've seen some... Oh. Holy craboli. A genius. A genius. He's pointing out the little fact that if you take, the queen comes here and it's still freaking pinned. Oh my god. I'm not paying attention at all. Well, let's take it anyways. Go so sad now. Could go here, but then he has some stuff with takes and takes with check, and it is just bad news bears. Good throwing the bishop on the way. I mean, it's just bad, right? Now he has a free reign on this square, like, it's completely lost already. Well, I don't know anything better. I can't let him take and take. So I'll just move the bishop and I'll just play a pawn down. Hooray. Am I gonna really post this video on YouTube? Well, to see my complete lack of like complete collapse here. Would be so easy just to not upload. It would be so easy. Oh, boys. Yeah, let's just upload everything. Good or the bad. Good, bad, and the ugly. I think this goes for the ugly. I mean, I don't even see a glimmer of hope. Like, there's no good chances to blunder anything. I don't see any tricks anywhere. It's just bad on all accounts. No wonder it was not really sticking to my ear. It was the wrong earbud. Kept falling out. I blame that one. And that sounds smart. I mean, that move feels like a unnecessary. I mean, it's still probably good. You just secure that, and I guess the point is he wants to go there and not drop the pawn. Okay, so makes sense. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Let's give him something to do. I mean, I guess I could think about this again, but it doesn't really feel good. Let's remind them of the... I know there is some ways to actually plunder this, like now maybe here, and I'll play here and take the knight. So at least this is a try. Simple try. But also if they retreat, then maybe, just maybe, we could snap there and then have the tactic previously mentioned work out here. Oh yeah, boy. Like at the moment, since they cannot really, I mean, they can take with the rook, but I'll take with the bishop and then take here and there. Of course, it doesn't look I guess they could take with the knight and then take here. Anyways, oh, but the rook's hanging here. I like it. I'm gonna take it. I mean, let's double check something. Guess they could go with this knight here. I was thinking that they... I mean, I guess they could go with either knight. I was gonna say that they can't go with the other one, but both of them defend each other when going to f5. But probably this one with this, then I have a kind of a hanging knight on e4. It goes here. Then I have to move my knight. I guess I could go here and block the bishop attack. That was concerning me, but it looks a bit flimsy anyhow. Anyways, let's just take and think later. Because what else? If I don't take, then it's just a misery. Misery. So that's now hanging, and that was hanging. So this kind of takes care of both at the same time. So, I mean, actually have a bishop pair too. Could I have been lucking out into some kind of playable position here? I mean, the knights still look like this, the knife on f5. It's nasty, but very dangerous. But still, at least there is some play. There are also some tactics I could have. I'm not sure where I would have put the knight though. Not sure where I should have put the knight into. Well, I have to take it back. Just don't like this and that. Like the point is that how are we going to defend? Oh, guess I have to also defend this, since if I go there to defend h6, then he takes here and there. And that's just bad. So do I have to go king g6, just straight into the fire? Horrible. I have to try e4. Oh, it does that first. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna take with the queen. And the hopes and dreams are lying on this square, or this move, defending both points. I mean, I guess there would always be, not really, since he has the in-between check, but Well, this just has to hold. Otherwise I would try there, but this is straight up mate. That is straight up mate. He could do the check now. Here, double attack. I see. And gets a lot of pawns. I have to defend the rook somehow. Which way? Like this way or that way? Or that way? Or that way? I mean, all of these moves suck, to be honest. I don't know, let's do it this way. It's weird nonetheless. It's always gonna be weird. These the pawns are covering the rook moves here and there. Checks around. Could pick up the pawn. Yeah. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. Well, maybe it doesn't matter if we trade a pair of rooks. Hopefully. This might be an actual threat of almost a threat. Checks around depending where the king goes. Of course, there's very little, few moves he could blunder with, but at least it's a threat. At least it is a threat. Alright, so that does kind of take care of that. Could play h5 and prevent that check. I mean, I guess I could also just check. Then go here. And just dodge out. Oh, the queen here is gonna be the most... Okay, I'm gonna trade queen since my king safety is so bad. Of course, it's almost suicidal to go down 2 pawns, but it's best I can do at the moment. I mean, of course, not the best, but best I can do. In a way that I can't think of better good moves at the moment. Somehow I have to trick him to giving me a pawn somewhere. 2 pawns is so hopeless, but 1 pawn down, you could think about it, but he's so solid though. But eventually he has to make some progress somewhere, and then I'll hope to strike at any kind of a weakness. I don't really know where. It's like he could do something like this just without making or breaking any eggs. Just make a passed pawn and push and have the cover. This seems actually very dangerous. If I put my thingies to stop that, then he's just gonna do stuff here. I mean, it's a simple plan, but very effective. It's a simple spell. I don't know. Let's run around. Headless chicken style. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I mean, this kind of invites that move anyways, right? Anyways. Yeah, that was just a stupid move. That was just a stupid move. Can do pretty much anything he wants. I don't know, I'm trying some last minute trick here. I've given up. I have given up. If I push here, I can't stop the pawn. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's just close this game. This would be a funny blunder, like thinking that you can push, hang the pawn, and I can't stop it. Then I have a check and actually stopping it. But of course he doesn't have to do anything stupid like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, I have to take here so I can have a passed pawn, but I think this just goes through. Now we also again have the right, so he saw that trick there. But if I go here, I don't think I have any funny business with this here. Okay, I guess that defense promotes with check. So if he goes here, I'll push here, he pushed there. I promote, they promote. I mean, at least we have queens on. I feel I'm probably gonna get checkmated by force, of course, but I mean, what else can I try here? Maybe I could have tried something like this. Yeah, we are gonna definitely get checkmated here. I don't even wanna think about the move. It doesn't matter which way I go. And I guess that's also an option but it drops the queen here. I mean, maybe the mouse slips and doesn't check. And I have a checkmate there. But that's about it. That's about it. Maybe mouse slips somehow. Again, it doesn't really matter. I should probably avoid this since they are straight up. I mean, at least losing the queen. And I guess we here could block with the pawn. I mean, I don't want to calculate or think about it since there's obviously so many checkmates around, so there's a queen and a rook and just no hope. But maybe mouse slips this and I checkmate. Okay, maybe that's the most efficient way to kill me. Oh no. Okay, now I'm gonna go to a dark square. Because all other moves I think were made in once. Or maybe, well, rook block, check. I have to go here and pick up my rook. It shouldn't look too great. Yeah, I guess that's a mate. All right. Let's look at the game. So that the opening was fine. Guess that's not really a move, right? Because I have the same d5. Kind of recall it, it's vaguely, but I never liked this kind of stuff, so. Or knight d5 even here. Wait, why bishop c5? You crazy or something? Really, is this the actual theory or just some nonsense? And black's better. I don't like chess. That's the real line, I don't like chess. But yeah, obviously bishop somewhere or bishop somewhere or bishop somewhere is the better move. Anyways. Yeah, messed up here. This is, I guess, okay, but I have to do something else at this moment, maybe. I don't know why I didn't like stop thinking about this at this moment. Now that I finally defended this side, I could play c4 here or knight here. But yeah, I was so out of it in the beginning. Yeah, and then my great calculation here failed completely. But it's already kind of annoying. Thinking that they can't take since I take the pinner here, but there's more pieces to pin. Okay, here he probably had some chances to go. Rook d1, for instance, kills me, I suppose. For some reason, I don't have the computer running, so. This was actually fine. Oh, now I missed knight h3. Didn't even think about it. I guess that makes more sense taking, and I'll take, and they have no time to take the rook since we take here. Or actually, maybe this is even better. Gonna have to go here and we get this with check. And still gets checkmated by force. Queen e2, king g3, queen takes here. Queen f2 here. Bishop f3 takes. Queen h4 mate. Alright, whatever. But I should have thought about at least takes. So I did see this tactic at some point. I did see this tactic at some point that the queen takes there, the rook would be hanging, so I should think about things like this. Yeah. They're all perfect. Yeah. I don't know what. I mean, I'm completely busted here, so But yeah, should not have kind of made it even easier for them. Yeah, didn't have any trouble here. Could have pushed c5. If I go here, rook c1. I see. I don't have time for any kind of nonsense like this, since my pawn is still not here until I have time to. I mean, unless we have some funny business here. I mean, maybe if my king was here, it would be a line. But of course not here. If I push the pawn, he's gonna go under it. Yeah, hopeless. Anyways, now let's look at the just in case there's something in the end. No. At least there was a chance that he blunders here with the rook g6, rook b6. And suddenly computer says equal, which is quite surprising, but maybe not so much. Yeah. Suddenly the pawns are all weak. Would have been a nice end to the game. Well, I deserve to get my ass kicked there, but anyhow, that was horrible. Better luck next time. Or it's not luck, just skill. Anyways, thanks for watching and bye bye.